Hey everybody, let in this video try to design all the activities that we needed in this project. I already designed the activity, I just will insert them. So if you go to GitHub and try to click here on download and download all the files that we have it, and make sure when you download it you go open it and make sure see this files. The file that we are looking for is find my phone assets. First of thing, we need to go to asset files, this one, and copy all these things we needed. Just click Ctrl C and go back here to the menus and go down here to drawable and click Ctrl V and add all these files to your computer. This is just number of layout you will need it in our project, and here's them. Second, again go back to this file and try to copy this color file and go back here. I will tell you all these files when we go through them, and I try to copy this color here. Just you could remove this file and add it instead. Just remove it and add this color instead. This will be better. Okay, this one. This will be better for you and for me. And this two things you did it. Then you just go to the menus and copy these three menus. We will need them in our project, so just copy them and click right on resource and click add family resource file, not family resource file, sorry. Just click here, add a new directory and look for something for menus. So just go to menu and click to add this folder because this folder is missing. Click here, Ctrl V and add this menus. This is three menus we will need it in our project. So just make sure you add three of them here. So to make sure everything is good and okay. And also we will need 4 activities. We will use it in this system. I go here, in our system we have 4 activities. First of all, someone enter his name or his phone number. So I click activity, empty activity. I will name it Logan. It will be better because he will enter his phone number. Just make sure here I'm using same URL that I'm using here. So what's my project URL? If you go to Java, I think it's scom.mytracker. If I'm not correct, yes, my tracker, because here I'm using my tracker, and you know why, because this one my tracker. This is first activity that we needed, and the second activity we will need it. If I click right just to go give you overview what I'm doing or how the system would be, you just click add empty activity for someone, add trackers, person who track him. So I would say my trackers this way, and again give it same URL that we have it here. And third one is the map, is the main activity. So fourth one will be for the map. So make sure to click right here, add, and now go to Google, click Google Map Activities. So you add this one. Just make sure from the package name use it same. Here you go, finish, and you would add it. So he will ask you here for key. So make sure to go to Google and look for something. Just make sure to Google. Okay, and you know what we have to look, Google Developer Console. So I say Google Developer Console. This is just on this video just adding some settings. So Google Developer Console, this one, and try to create a new project for you just for tracking the phone. So just waiting and click here, just create. So we just have already projects, so you could create a new project by clicking here. It's every time they change it. So I click a new project, and from a new project I would name it my tracker. Okay, he say, do you want, no, graded, yes, I agree, yes, there you go. If you see my tracker, this one, if I click on it, I will see this project now. This project, if I go to the design of this project, API manager, I will see this dashboard, the one that I'm caring for, to make sure from the top you have my tracker. So make sure you enable some API. So just go to the library, and from the library updates Google Map API. This you know it already, but just to give you overview, just give it enable, and now go to the, just wait for some time, and now go to the credentials and try to add one keys here. Just name integrate API key and give it any name. I just copy this key and make sure to close everything. So now I go back here to my project Google Map API. just replace it here. So also to avoid some problem you'll have in the future, this is in debug mode, so make sure go to build here and change it to the release mode also, and update the Google API, so when you upload it to the store, they will see the map, so they will not have a problem. So just when you change it to the release mode, you will see again Google Map API, but you see name release in front of it, so it doesn't have Google Map. So just add it here, save everything. Now go back to development mode, because all the work that we do it will be in the developer mode. So just go develop mode, everything is okay, everything is great. I added all the files that I needed, I don't have any problem. Now everything is good. If you see here, I have some errors in the style sheet file. This is because our style file is still reading data from old color file. This is the new color file, so which color you want to select? I want to select, for example, dark blue, so just go back to the style and replace this one for example, dark blue. You could give it this one, any color you would like, white, any color you would give it. You just let me just give it 3 of them same color, then we will update the color that we needed. This is for menu and other stuff. So now I have everything correct. Just make sure go to build and clear your project, so you will not have any problem from previous data. Now everything is cleared. If you go to the main activity as a design, as a layout, you'll see this color because we used this new color in our design. Just as you see, I replaced it in that file. This is for main, this is for other stuff. Let me just design some layout. I already have the designed things, so if I go here, if I go to the GitHub, to go to the find my phone assets, then I would go to the layout. So let's start layout. Then here you have something, for example, phone verify. Phone verify will be same activity that we will use it in our application. So I will not copy everything. I will copy this line from number 9 to the before I'm ending relative layout to number 88. So I just go back, I'll just replace this one login. I just remove this part, I will replace it with a new one. Just make sure copy pasted. So get, then I'll say paste, then make sure I just this padding, I remove it. So if you go back, I just have simple nice layout for login, and he here ask you to add something for keys for few. I just click preview. You see here he needs some keys in the settings for hint. So you could go to the setting and add these keys, or you could just replace this one directly by a new one. You say okay, enter number. Okay, you say here you could say phone number. We will replace them later for the real data that we needed. Phone number input. This is just layout, so will be for enter phone number, and he will go to the next. Then I just go to the map already ready for me. Oh, so see, I just copy this code in the main activity, so just make sure I just move it to the login, not main activity, because main activity have different design layout. So I make sure I just take this one, I just go to the login, I just add it here in the login, and also remove these lines. I have them in the login. So just having nice layout in the design. In main, if you go here in your design and you go back to GitHub, the main doesn't have a lot of information. All have it in the main, you have just list view. Just copy this one from 17 to 25, go back and add it here. This is just list view, listing number of users. The map, we say it's okay. The tracker also will not have a lot of information. If you go back here to the tracker, also it will be contact list here. If you just go see this is the contact list, just copy this line to this line, and you just go back, and here you go, place it here, and make sure just whenever you have padding, remove it, so you will see it full screen without any problem. So now, yes, everything is good. I designed all the layout I needed. Still some ticket I will need to use them in my app, so make sure you go to the code in the phone, in the computer. You see this one we use it, this one we use it, note we use it, verify we use it. I need this ticket, this and this one and this one. 3 of them we will use them as a ticket when we build application. Just copy them and click right, not here, I click right on the folder name and click paste and add them. I will show you what this layout mean. So this is for loading, when you do loading for something. This one will be for we ask someone to enter for example, no data loaded, just ticket for showing no data available, just ticket. And we have another third ticket just displaying some information about user image and phone number and phone name, his name and his phone number. This is the layout that we will see on our project. Here we done, and see you next.